Today is Q&A. On your 120 Q&A number 1, you have N, Detective LaPlante O'Brien, Penn Street, Photo C, Film Garden Entertainment, Mar Vista, Baked Car, and Detective O'Brien. This is 120 Q&A number 1 for 5 minutes. Ready?
Sure.
Now, again, I've got problems. On your diagram, let's move the photos a little bit. This blue car must be you.
Correct.
Did you draw this diagram?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Is there some reason you put the green car back here blocking the carport parking area, since you had discussed with her that it was past there up by the chain link fence?
This diagram was drawn a few months ago.
Okay. Did you correct it for this trial?
No, I did not.
Why not?
I hadn't spoken to her about it in detail until Friday.
Okay. Did you correct it after Friday?
No, I have not.
Did you tell the district attorney it was wrong?
Yes, I did.
When did you tell her?
I believe this morning.
Oh, this morning. Okay. Was that after the detective testified or before?
Before.
Okay. Now, there's north and south, right?
Yes.
Your car is on the what? The north?
North.
Could you put an N there?
Do you mind if I turn it?
No, I don't mind at all. I'll help you.
Would you like an N on it?
Yeah, just so we know what north is.
Okay, I will put an N.
Okay. So you drove through the alley, scoped out the alley, looking for a good spot, right?
Yes.
Okay. You then drove up and parked at the locations as indicated.
Yes.
You then, through some sort of communication, got a hold of Detective LaPlante O'Brien and told her where you wanted the car.
Yes.
Now, which way did she enter the alley from?
She entered the alley from Penn Street, coming westbound, and then south down the alley.
Okay. And then parked the car somewhere in the location as indicated?
Correct.
Okay. Now, did you have anything blocking your view from the location which you were at to where the car was parked?
I had a trash can right here in front of me, okay, which is marked on the diagram that I was able to move my vehicle out to the side where I could see down the alley. As far as the vehicle, as I was looking down the alley, I could only see the left half, maybe quarter portion of the vehicle because of other trash cans down the alley.
Such as are depicted in the photo C, right?
Correct.
These type of trash cans.
Yes.
And so on the date in question, there were trash cans up and down the alley.
Yes.
Now we have a second video, one that was taken outside the car, right? That was shown this morning.
Yes.
And who took that video?
That was from Film Garden Entertainment.
Okay. And where were they shooting from?
They were shooting from another detective's vehicle, which was coming from the south. They were not in our vehicle.
Okay. Do you know where they were located?
They were in the same alley, but they were south of Mar Vista. They were traveling actually away at the time that the bait car was taken.
Okay. This car has special equipment according to Detective O'Brien, right?
Yes.
The windows don't roll down.
Right.
You can lock the doors from the outside so anybody inside can't get out.
Yes.
And you can kill the engine,
Yes.
and thereby trapping whoever was in the vehicle within the vehicle.
Correct.
What kind of distance does that work from?
Oh, it works off of our radio. So as far away from our radio frequency. So you are probably looking at a quarter mile to a half a.
Okay, on your 120 number 2, you have U-Turn, Milton, and Soundgarden Entertainment. And it's going to continue. So this is your 120 Q&A number 2 for 5 minutes. Ready? Did you have this kill switch?
Yes, I did.
That was your job to activate it?
Yes.
You never activated it in this case, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay. So as I understand it, the car was backed up, turned right, and went right into the parking spot.
Correct.
Out of your view?
Yes.
You took off
Yes.
to follow it?
Yes.
You didn't see it?
No.
Did you hit the kill switch then?
No, I did not.
Okay. You saw it turn right, didn't you, in the alley?
Yes.
And you had seen approximately where it was, right?
Yes.
But yet you passed by that right turn area without seeing the vehicle, right?
Yes.
Where did you make your U?
Well, approximately 2 complexes to the south.
Just about when you're getting to the street?
No, it's probably just a little bit farther north from there. I believe there's about 4 complexes between there and the street. So about 2 complexes to the north.
Okay. You mean to the south?
I'm sorry, to the south.
We don't want to confuse on that. Were you able to just make a U-turn, or did you have to back up and go forward?
I had to back up.
Make a 3-point turn?
3-point turn, yes.
Did you hit the kill switch?
No, I did not.
You didn't know where the car was?
No.
You weren't concerned?
I was concerned, but I was more concerned about getting to the vehicle than searching for my radio to hit the kill switch.
You had a partner in your car, didn't you?
Yes.
What was that person doing?
Getting prepared to get out of the vehicle to make contact with the suspect.
Weren't you concerned that it had left the location, the area?
Well, yes, I was concerned.
Okay. But yet you didn't hit the kill switch to stop it?
No, initially we knew that there was no other way out from where he made the right turn. So we knew it would be in there. Had it been a driveway that actually exited onto Milton, I would have immediately hit the kill switch.
Okay. So there was no exit or no way to get out of that alley?
No.
He pulled it into a dead-end area?
Yes.
And your testimony is he was outside of the vehicle when you arrived?
Yes.
And he was not touching the vehicle when you arrived?
I don't recall him touching the vehicle, no.
Okay. Was he walking away from it?
He was standing at the trunk area, turned, and was facing towards me.
Okay. So he saw you when you came around the corner?
Yes.
Now, you testified earlier about cold plates and tools stripping the car, right?
Correct.
Find any tools to strip the car?
No, I did not.
Did you find any cold plates?
No, I did not.
How long did you remain at the location after the stop?
After the stop, probably maybe 10 minutes approximately.
To your knowledge, did any vehicles come down that alley during that 10-minute period?
I don't believe so.
Okay. You would have stopped at any that did, wouldn't you?
Wait, I'm sorry. After we made contact with the suspect, correct?
Right,
Any vehicles come down the alley?
right.
No, because I believe the alley was blocked by our vehicles.
Okay. Was the Soundgarden Entertainment in a position to videotape prior to the car being moved?
No, we were actually setting them up to videotape when the car was moved.
Okay. When you saw Okay, and your 100 Q&A number one, you have Bill Higgy, Bill, Jobbers, Billy, Higgy, Animac, Bendel, Mole, EMS, Woozy, Mr. Deeve, and that's it. This is 100 Q&A number one for 5 minutes. Ready? Please continue.
It was taking more time than usual to wrap. My back was to the belt and I didn't see the next fridge. It fell off of the belt and right on top of me.
What were you feeling at this time?
Are you serious?
Please answer the question.
I was in extreme pain. These things are very heavy.
What happened next?
Bill Higgy was working the safety switch that day, and when he heard me scream, he tried to slow and stop the belt.
Was Bill able to stop the belt?
Not at first. He was a little shook up and he pulled the switch the wrong way at first.
What was the result of that?
The belt began to speed up. Two more of those big jobbers fell on me.
What happened next?
Then Billy got the belt stopped.
Where were you at this time?
I was under 3 large appliances.
What was your condition at this time?
I was hurting all over. I kept going in and out.
What do you mean by going in and out?
Blacking out and coming to, you know?
Is this the point when Higgy and some other workers came over to attempt to assist you?
Animac, Bendel, and the mole came over to help me. Higgy was calling emergency.
Did the EMS unit arrive soon?
At the time, I was very woozy and had no idea of time. The guys told me later that it only took about 10 minutes.
What did the medics do when they first arrived?
They checked my heartbeat and my eyes with a little light.
Did they take you to the hospital?
Yes, they stuck me on a stretcher and put me in the back of the van. When the siren came on, I was very out of it. It seemed like a dream sometimes.
What is the next thing that you clearly remember?
Waking up at the hospital. It was the worst moment of my life. I felt drained. I was tired and I was thirsty. I saw a water pitcher on the night table next to me. I reached to get me a drink, but nothing happened.
Nothing happened? What do you mean by the statement, nothing happened?
I couldn't get a drink of water
Why not?
'cause they cut my arm off.
Was there a nurse or an orderly in the room with you?
Not until they heard me scream. Then the room filled up.
What do you mean?
Everybody and their brother comes in to catch a sight of the geek with one arm. I was screaming and crying like a little girl. I couldn't accept my arm was gone. I kept saying, "It's not right, damn it. It's not right."
What was the hospital staff doing at this time, Mr. Deeve?
They were holding me down. I was going nuts. They were on top of me, grabbing at me.
What happened next?
This nurse comes at
Your second 100 Q&A, you have Larry Carr, Mr. Carr, Greg Brown, and Virginia Stevens. This is your 100 Q&A number 2 for 5 minutes. Ready? You are certain you did not say that?
Well, I might have said it, but I didn't mean it.
Is there anything else that you said on direct testimony that you didn't mean?
Not that I can think of right now.
But you may if given some time?
I think that is all I said.
Do you recall saying anything else while you were in the security room outside of the routine identification questions?
No, sir.
You don't remember?
No, sir.
Did you see Larry Carr in the security room?
No, sir.
Never?
Never.
Did you see him outside through the door?
Yes, I could see him outside.
You did have a clear view of Larry Carr outside the door?
Not at the time I could see. Well, I looked at him and didn't say anything.
Was he looking at you? Didn't you, in fact, at this time say, "You are lucky," to Larry Carr? "You are lucky I don't know where you live. If I ever find out, I'll knock your face in"?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember saying anything else?
Well, when I was handcuffed, I was pretty mad. I was saying a lot of things.
You were, in fact, pretty mad through the whole affair, weren't you?
No, I was not, sir.
Did you, at the time the struggle took place, see Mr. Carr struck?
No, I just seen him when Greg pushed him
How did he push him?
with both hands.
Was this getting him off his back?
Yes, sir.
Explain to us how he did this.
He broke away from Mr. Carr. He turned around and he pushed him.
One moment ago you said You did not see anybody except Greg Brown, your brother, push Larry Carr. I would like to know how he pushed Larry Carr. When he was on his back?
I meant he turned around after he knocked him away.
Your brother knocked him away?
He knocked him off his back and turned around and pushed him.
How did he do that?
He pulled his arm down like that.
Did you see where Mr. Carr was struck?
He hit him in the chest, I guess.
How close were you to this?
I was right there.
You didn't attempt to become involved in the fight, did you?
Well, I was going to take Larry off his back, and some other guy hit me in the neck,
You mean preventing you from going?
right?
Did you see anyone else touch your brother outside of Larry Carr and Virginia Stevens when they first apprehended him?
No, sir.
No one else then. How many people do you recall in the front of the store at this time? People that work at the store or any people?
Any people? There was quite a few people.
Were these just customers?
No, they were customers and guys that work at the store.
They did have customers?
Yes, sir.
Did you talk to any personnel at this time?
No, sir.
Did they talk to you?
No, sir.
Did you hear them say anything?
No, sir.
It